and TV correspondent Candace Owens recently said that
Oh, Lord. I can't stand her name.
Speaking of Candy, that straight white males are now being treated the same as black people during the degrading segregation era in America. Here's a little clip I got for y'all.
And people, they're just trying to find something that makes them not white, right? And it's really staggering to think that once upon a time, that is exactly what the experience was for a black American.
Well, listen, both things can't be true, right? You can't say that black people, there's no racism and that black people are treated just fine. They just got to pull themselves up by the bootstraps. And then in the same breath say, well, white men are being treated like black men used to be treated. Well, exactly how is that? What are we talking about here?
Especially since race is a social construct anyway, and none of these other groups were even considered white till around the 40s when they were called white all of a sudden for political gain. Candace Owens gets on my daggone nerves. Just the thought of her voice, everything about her just grates. It's like she tries to find the most incendiary thing that's going to get her clicks and likes, and then she runs out there and says it. That woman is just annoying. I'm like, who's your mama? Who's your pappy? Who's related to this woman? Somebody stop her. Everything about her is fake and phony, and she's a grifter.
Gowns, beautiful gowns. She continued with her theory of America not achieving equality for whites, specifically white men, and added that she wouldn't want to be one because it's not easy. She said the actual...
Really. I mean, look, this.
I can't even read.
This country was built for and by white men, right? And for decades, they were the beneficiary of it all.
And she ran and married one. Come on, he ain't oppressed. That's why you married him.
She said she wouldn't want to be a white man because it's not easy. She said the actually worst thing to be in this society, the one thing I would not want to be is a straight white male. Dr. Oleka. She
ain't got to worry about her husband being a straight white male. I saw them dresses he got on.
Dr. Oleka, does that concern you? Is that the one person you would not want to be in this country today, a straight white male?
Look, let me tell you like this. I don't think you should be discounting what she's saying. And let me put it to you this pretty explicit way. If she's saying it, she's heard it from people who are straight white men. And if that's the perception, if that's how they feel, then that is an important thing to understand about the direction of the country socioculturally. You can disagree 100%. It doesn't even have to be true. But if that's how a lot of people feel, there is a problem in the country in terms of equality of opportunity. Certainly, I wouldn't say that exists at the same level that it did for black folks throughout the history of the country. But if there's a rising population that feels like they are cheated and not supported, not treated equally, that's a problem.
It has been a problem for black men and black women for centuries, indeed. I got 20 seconds. Go for it.
I know. We should take those white guys that feel that way, move them to Oklahoma, and they can go through the surgery and become black women, and we'll solve everything.
Dominique.
I got one. The girl is an opportunist, and those are white supremacist talking points. You will not replace me. Does that sound familiar? It's the politics of grievance, and they're a bunch of big crybabies. Get it together.